Hole number 7 has a really tough wind, and here we can't really reach over in a good way without using a topspin boost ball. I will tell you a little bit about my testing at the end of this drive. Start at max red ring by the rough line. This is an Apoc 6 plus shot here, and Apoc 6 has slightly overlap. Apoc 8 has then has a little bit of blue showing on the fairway. Adjust max plus 10. We use max topspin boost, and half a bar right spin. Try to hit perfect. A bad great left here, maybe danger clipping the rough, but we need to take a risk here on this drive. Bounces on the fairway, the topspin boost helps the ball over, and we roll past the trees. And that's the thing, if you're not using a topspin boost ball here, you will need to be extremely lucky if you're gonna roll past the trees. I tried it with a luminary ball, with a circ, and it gets over the water with max topspin with Apoc 7 and Apoc 8. The problem is though that you will have the trees in your way, and you're going to have to adapt and be lucky if you're gonna have a spot or shot from there. So the aggressive option here that we do suggest is the topspin boost option here. But to have that said, this is a shot that you can do with different topspin boost balls as well, which we also have the P4 topspin boost balls. We have P5 topspin boost as well. The only thing you need to do there is that you're going to have to push up to max always, because you're still gonna hit the fairway, and you do want to roll as far as possible. And obviously, if you do hit a great ball, if you're unlucky, you might get yourself into the rough on the other side, but you will still have a shot then towards the pin for an eagle, which you can't really get if you are going to lay up. Second shot is either going to be a pin check, or it's going to be a top white fringe check. Sorry, top white pin check, depending on how far you are reaching. I dropped this one with a pin check and with a top white check as well. 2 backspin, 1 right spin, ball guideline to be just through the hole. And we are going to have the base as on the top white pin check. It's going to be 82% slider with a 20% over adjustment from +1, and it's P3 numbers. Then we add or subtract 0.1 from there. I'm not saying that this is going to be an easy shot to drop all the time, but at least we give ourselves an opportunity by having an open shot here with our short iron. Again, depending on where you end, you're gonna have a pin check or a top white. Top white was 82% base from +1, and that is 0.2 more than what you see in the video, because yeah, we needed that obviously. And then we do have the pin check as well, which is also the +1 base. Then it's +1 base, then it's going to be 74% slider with 20% elevation, P3. Get the guide on patreon.com/golfclashtommy. For the safe layup, free to play, we play with a quarterback at NMT, 3 left spin and 3 top spin, and then we are going to adjust 1 to 1 minus 1, so I'm adjusting 7 rings for 8 miles per hour, and then try to hit perfect, obviously. The goal here is to get the ball far up on the fairway so we can play with a sniper. Obviously, we are not interested in rolling into the water whatsoever, so it's a nice, safe drive. There's no risk whatsoever with a great left or a great right, and we are down there on the fairway in a very nice way. Boring with this type of wind and not really having the ball or the club to go for it, but I mean, what to do? For just a safe approach here in this video, I'm actually trying to attack the pin, but we will not suggest the curl that I'm using in the guide, because then we're flirting too much with the bunker. This is supposed to be a very safe, nice way to get ourselves on a birdie, and you can see I'm using 3 right spin, no top spin, no back spin, aiming with the pin to be like, sorry, the ball guideline to be pin high. Adjustment is max +10 P3. And now we come to the thing here. You can obviously push with a lot of curl here if you like, but I would recommend to stop with 3/4 of a ball of right curl. I'm using 1.5 ball of 1.5 ball right curl, and you can see how close I'm getting here to the bunker line. It's still safe, but you see how close it is, and there's no point in pushing that much when we are not being able to go for pin anyway. So 0.75 ball of right curl is what we will suggest. Please take a note of that, otherwise you might curl yourself into the bunker. So this is a safe birdie, boring, but I mean the headwind from tee doesn't help.